Hi, I heard that we should learn to stay safe during a natural hazard. Can you teach me how to be safe?
Of course, thanks for coming to us with your questions. We can teach you and all of Alaska how to stay safe during a natural hazard.
The most common natural hazard in Alaska is earthquakes, so that is what we'll be teaching you about.
If you're not careful, an earthquake can be very dangerous, so you should know how to stay safe.
The first thing you should know is where earthquakes happen.
We can learn this by looking at tectonic plates. Tectonic plates are the things that form most land. Earthquakes usually happen around plate boundaries.
Earthquakes will also happen in the same places, so if you've had an earthquake before in your area, chances are there will be another one in that same area.
The second thing we should know is that there have been around 12,053 documented earthquakes in Alaska, the most natural hazards Alaska gets.
Another thing you should know is when an earthquake is about to happen.
Earthquakes are one of the harder things to predict, but luckily we still have a lot of technology to help us.
An example of a technology is a seismograph. A seismograph is a tool that is very important in predicting earthquakes.
Yeah, a seismograph or seismometer measures seismic waves, and it is usually paired with a recording device and a timing device.
Now that you know when an earthquake is about to happen, learn how to stay safe. Depending on where you are, it varies how you stay safe.
If you are inside, please stay away from all windows and be sure to drop cover and hold on. If you can, get under a piece of sturdy furniture and put a pillow over your head. Just like this. Make sure there are no windows
If you're
nearby.
outside, you have to stay away from trees, buildings, and power lines so they don't fall on top of you. And once you're away from all of those, you can drop to the ground.
If you're in a car, be sure to drive to a safe place and stay in the car until the shaking stops.
To know how to stay safe during an earthquake, let's talk about after an earthquake. First thing you should do is check for injuries.
After that, make sure you check your house for any kinds of damage. Also, be sure not to go outside until you're completely sure it is safe.
After an earthquake, there might be a little bit of extra shaking. If you feel extra shaking, be sure to drop cover and hold on.
Now I know just how to stay safe during an earthquake.
Yeah, it's good to know since earthquakes in Alaska above a 7 can happen every 1 to 2 years.
Yeah, and Alaska's had some pretty bad earthquakes, like the 1964 Alaska earthquake.
Yeah, that one was really bad. It had a magnitude of 9.2 and it shook the Seattle Space Needle almost 1,200 miles away. It also destroyed a big part of Prince William Sound, and it's a town here in Alaska, and it cost $311 million to repair.
Well, I think that's all I need to know. For now. Thank you.